A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks at the 3, the small forward.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Morant against Russell. Now the pass to Edwards. Russell looking it over. Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man. And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Now here's Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jackson. Lets it go with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Minnesota. Russell left side. And the layup is good. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Here's Bain after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Bain, no good. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain. Edwards passes to Gobert. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Russell. The rebound by Steven Adams.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Jackson finds Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
1:11 left here in the first quarter. Outside, Russell. Down low. Here's Gobert. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant against Towns. Outside for Jackson. Brooks with no one around. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now, here is Russell. There's McDaniels. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Spins. Here's Jackson on the way in vain. It's Brooks on the wing. The three from Morant. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. 5 seconds left to play in the first. With 2 seconds left. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Comes down low. Jackson on him. Kept alive. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Edwards dishes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish him.
And here's Morant. 8 points for him. Outside, Bain. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
McDaniels finds Russell. Gobert with it. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Russell against Morant. Bain passes to Brooks. Back to Bain. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go. Bain's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man. Getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Here's Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant kicks to Bain. Jackson dishes to Morant. Outside Jackson. Morant's against Russell. Morant passes to Bain. Nailed from 3-point land. Bain's got 10.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him. The shake. And it's good on the way. 8 points for him. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Out to Edwards. Towns in the corner. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. To the inside. Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Deflects the pass. Passes it to Bain. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's Towns missing.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Bain kicks to Jackson. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. For three, Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks finds Jackson. Now Adams. And here's Morant. Edwards defending. In the corner, it's Bain. Wide open look. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bain's got 12 in the game.
The vision, the ability to throw every type of pass. Morant's already reaching a elite level as a playmaker.
Thanks so much, David.
18, the Grizzlies, 25.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Reed is out there with Anderson. And it's Torian Prince. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Hit the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
From deep, Williams gets it from downtown. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. Live right now. Strong for 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Count it.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's good from long range.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Memphis leading by 5. The pass to Noel. Pass to Reed. Up and in on the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Outside, Jones. Minnesota with the rebound. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Passes to Jones. Pass to Concho. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Now here's Anderson. And here's the break. Vince outside. The pass to Noel. Here's Anderson. That one goes in.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Here's Conchar following the basket by Kyle Anderson. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Assist goes
Oh,
to
Kevin, not a penny, not a manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Here's Noel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Williams looking around. Jones, no one around him. Off target from outside.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Noel, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Conchar. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's Prince on the wing. Anderson dishes to Prince. Pass to Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McLaughlin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McLaughlin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Williams kicks to Jones. Conchar, the pass to Jones. On the wing, Williams. He's got 5. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Prince outside. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 3. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1.
With those long strides, Jackson Jr. eats up the ground in a hurry.
Passes it to Anderson. Here's Noel. It's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Morant outside. On the wing, Brooks. Morant reaches to Brooks. Bain looking around. Launches it. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Russell to the paint. Here's McDaniels. Kicks it to Gobert. Knocks it loose. Bain with it. Picked up by Edwards. Shoots the 3. And Desmond Bain with the 3. Bain's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Now here's McDaniel. Brooks covering. And it's Russell missing.
Now I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Pass to Brooks. Morant outside. Going inside. And a wide open look for Bain. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's McDaniels. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance in the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The free throw drops for McDaniel.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 6-point game. Outside, Bain. Dishes to Jackson. Back to Bain. Brooks kicks to Bain. Shot clock at 5. Out to Brooks. The 3. It's good. The assist is from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Memphis leading by 9. Morant finds Brooks. Morant with it. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniels. Drills the three-pointer.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Jackson, a screen on Russell. Grant. And he slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Offline with his 3. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Game, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Gobert the pass to Russell. To the right side. Inside, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Left side Jackson, Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. And there's the pass to Morant. Outside, Payne. And here's Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Towns.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
No one near Edwards as he lets it walk. And the 3 off target. It's tipped. Jackson finds Payne. A rebound by the Timberwolves. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Brent.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in it to one. Pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. Out to Leonard. George for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Now here's Russell. Over to the wing. Towns passes to Gobert. That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac. Good read from Paul George. He's very skilled at realizing when he should make these passes.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
And it's the Clippers on the break. And the jam by George.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
Inside. It's stolen by Leonard. Jackson with it. Russell covering. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. So what do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Jackson. Here's George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
They're a guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night. In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. The kick out to Morris. The 3, and he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. George against Edwards. The 3 from Russell. Kept alive. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. Now Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Now Jackson. And he buries his first look.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. McDaniels against George. Edwards for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Jackson against Russell. Leonard for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
Pass to Towns. Ooh, Morris with a steal. It's George on the wing, covered by Towns. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Russell. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Ahead. Here's Zubac. Leonard way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Leonard's got 6.
A guy who's made only 25% on threes in college, Kawhi's range has increased as much as anyone.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Towns. Towns double team. Russell finds Towns. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by George. Morris right side. There's Jackson with the 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A bit. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Leonard for 3. Jackson for 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go.
It's Edwards with a drive, and so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Puts it up. Morris can't hit.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Oh, Leonard with the block.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
Knocks down the triple. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Pass to Morris. George outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and boot and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Here's George. The shot, no good. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Edwards pass to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
George passes to Jackson. Zubac's with it. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. The three is up. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Pass to Towns. George against Edwards. Russell to pass to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here from downtown. And he can't get that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Leonard with the ball. Russell covering. George for 3. Yes. And it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Russell pass to McDaniels. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Leonard. It's George on the wing. He's got 10.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Towns passes to Edwards. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. 24 seconds left in the second. Pass to Noel. 5 to shoot. Here's Trent. Shot is up. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. takes the three. And it's McLaughlin missing. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Earnings is breaking the action up 10. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment.
For the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Paul George has been sensational.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Terrence Mann is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Batum in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Powell. Batum, right side. The three ball. The rebound by the Timberwolves. To the right side. Here's Prince. And the layup is good off the glass.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
On the wing man. 19-footer. Batum gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 10.
That's outstanding decision making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. It's stolen by Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Out to the right wing. Back to Noel. Three-pointer. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Powell passes to Batum. Out to Powell. Right side Wall. Banked it in off the glass. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Knocked away. Pass to Powell. Pulls it from 20. The Clippers grab the miss.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Wall, the pass to Batum. To the middle. He's off on the layup.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Pass to Anderson. Powell outside. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. On the wing, Noel. Here's Brent. Here's McLaughlin. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
From an early age, Terrence Mann has been around hoops. His mom was a long-time college head coach and now an assistant in the WNBA.
Anderson with a screen on Wall. Here's McLaughlin. And they recover it. Reed in the post. Batum's on him. Reed can't hit. Well, for a kid growing up like Mann did, institutional knowledge, having a parent as a coach.
It's a gift, BA. The ability to play hoops with someone who knows what they're talking about. Terrence is such a skilled player, and he puts in the work. And listen to your mom, young fellas.
Pass to Noel. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And the Clippers with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Wall, the pass to Batum. Jacks up a 3. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Rob. In transition, here come the Clippers. And that one's good. Covington. And the Clippers lead by 18.
Love the hustle from Robert Covington, making his presence felt in transition.
That one falls.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Now the Clippers with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Wall, the pass to Batum. Now Wall. 6 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Fast break, Minnesota. Oh, it's stolen. On the wing man. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And so it's Los Angeles with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the
Fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Kyle Anderson, Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Torian Prince, and it's Reed in at the 5 down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5. On the wing, Noel. Pass to McLaughlin, back to Noel. Here's Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. Over Morris. That one a little long. Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Jackson outside. Driving inside.
Blocking foul on Nas Reed. First personal foul. First team foul.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Morris on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Morris can't hit.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to bring.
Here's Noel. He hangs. Unable to get that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Jackson pass to Leonard from behind the arc. The Clippers rebound. George outside. Up top, Jackson. Leonard outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. The kick out to Morris. Back to Jackson. Up top, Morris. George outside. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Prince. Here's Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. 4 on the clock. No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. And stolen by Leonard. Morris on the wing. George outside. Another steal. Outside, Anderson. Drills it from deep. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
So much of Anderson's future value is tied to the improvement he makes with the three-point shot.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to Prince to the left side wing. Here's McLaughlin. Three-pointer, no good. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Jackson for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
On the wing, Noel. Back to Prince. Pass to Noel. Fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds now.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Clippers.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And what a huge performance it was for Kawhi Leonard.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Lets it fly. And that one hits the back iron. There's 31 seconds left to play in the 4th. Pass to McLaughlin. From the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Jackson with it. So no problem for the Clippers as they get. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
So Memphis will get the first possession. And the Clippers starting 5. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Leonard with the bucket.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Outside for Jackson. No good on the 3. Summer of 2014 doors. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Jackson against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Out to Morris. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Passes it to Brooks. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 6.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Jackson finds Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant with it, guarded now by Jackson, and it's Brooks in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Morant passes to Bain. And it's Brooks in the corner. And he drives in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Well, this might be Kawhi Leonard's favorite shot. It gets him in rhythm. The mid-range jumper so silky.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Leonard inside. Brooks covering. From 12 feet out. Doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Out to the right wing. Morant gets to Jackson. Fires the 3. Morris with the rebound. Clippers leading by 3. And here's Leonard from 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson passes to Bain. He dishes it to Adams. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? And the way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now here's George. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Got a piece of it to the middle. Here's Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard. A three from Morris, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 1. Brooks dishes to Adams. Morant outside. On the wing, Bain. Back to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Clock at 6. Morant kicks to Brooks. Puts up a 3. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Morant dives in. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And the rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in stop.
Here's Jackson, and that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Grizzlies. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams at center. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And it's Brooks in the corner. Bain passes to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. And that one's good. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Leonard against Brooks. A fadeaway. Leonard, no luck. And here are the Grizzlies with it. Here's Morant.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Bain passes to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Back to Brooks. Jackson down low. Defended by George. Jackson finds Morant. 5 to shoot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Morris dishes to Leonard. Morris with the screen for Leonard. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Memphis leading by 5. Bain passes to Brooks. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Outside, Bain. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Leonard with the steal. Outside, George. There's the try.
Paul George is very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
Jackson against Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Leonard on the wing. 11 points in the game. Here's George. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks against Leonard. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
That shot wide open. Zubac has got his second bucket.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Outside, Bane. Morant looking around. Back to Bane. And he comes it down.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Jackson passes to Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he's good on the second.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Outside, Bane. Outside, Jackson. It's stolen by Morris. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The dish now to Leonard. Jackson against Morris. Back to Leonard. Fades back. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Grant. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Grizzlies, 29. The Clippers, 22.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Checking out the group for SuperLu to start the second half. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in at the small forward. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. There's Covington, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Robert Covington sought out the contact, finishes the play, and now will try to finish the 3-point play.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Jones with the screen on Powell. Back to Jones. Pass to Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Williams has got his first basket.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Yep, that one goes.
In traffic, around bodies, doesn't matter. John Wall, once he's inside, he's thinking score it.
Jones against Wall. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The layup off target. And it's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. Very pretty alley-oop layup. Howell's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
Conchar, the pass to Jones. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. Over Wall. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Covington's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Tillman passes to Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Tillman. Green comes in for Dylan Brooks. Conchar's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Here's Wall, a 15-footer. And the Clippers miss again. Memphis leading.
What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player.
Covington passes to Batum.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Is checked in. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Jones kicks to Williams. Back to Jones. Over in the corner, Green. Driving inside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. Talking about Batum, that buyout doors seem to really rejuvenate him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. He moves to L.A., and we know everyone loves playing in that city. All of Batum's numbers went way up, and you have to wonder, maybe that buyout refocused him.
Pass to Jones. Wall with the steal. And Batum kicks to Covington for the lead. And it's Clark with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Jones looking for an opening. Clark left side. Williams finds Clark. One on the clock and slammed dunk by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Outside, Covington. Back to Wall. Over Jones. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's George. Count it, and the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
This is a case where it's just the pure strength of Paul George, able to fight through contact so well on these shots.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Bain, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged the bullet there.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. First inside before the D can react.
Nobody near George. The three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's the three-point foul. Bain's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
George against Bain. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks kicks to Bain. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bain's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Memphis.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Really left it open.
Well, Kawhi Leonard, pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
And here's Morant. Adams outside. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Clippers trail by 9. Outside, George for the 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Leonard from deep, 3-point land. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Morant. And then Morant cramps it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter, and with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
Here's Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And the foul call in Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
And really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Morant drives in. Bain passes to Jackson. Bain kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Leonard dishes to George. Knocked loose. 3-pointer. Brooks grabs the board.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Jackson finds Morant. Brooks outside. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Payne for 3. Now the pass to Adams. Jackson dishes to Brooks. Out to Morant. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Payne. On the wing, Brooks. Outside, Payne. He kicks it to Morant. Fires the 3. The shot that time, not on target. Can't get it to fall. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good competition, but
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K, and as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Morant outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain. Moran against Towns. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. 4 on the clock. Pass to McDaniels. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game. Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Russell finds Towns. Now here's McDaniels. Brooks defending. There's the triple. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact ball shooting.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Jackson. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Russell against Morant. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
McDaniels passes to Russell. The putback. They shoot again. Pass to Towns. Fires for 3. Brooks with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Morant uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 6.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Outside for Russell. From outside the arc. Again, Russell missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Adams. Left side, Morant. Now Bain. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Bain, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Pass to Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
As the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end, he's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And the second free throw is good. And here are the Grizzlies now. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Morant. Left side Bain. Inside. Edwards against Bain. Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Towns passes to McDaniels. And there's a 3-second violation. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
Second free throw, no good. It's Edwards on the wing. It's a tie game in Memphis. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies defense.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
McDaniels passes to Russell. Out to the wing. Here's Towns. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Morant pass to Brooks. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Morant finds Brooks. Back to Morant. Brooks against Russell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Pass to Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, the way the NBA game is evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Trying to get back on track. Oh, Morant with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. Adams, the pass to Bane. Back to Adams. On the wing, Bane. Guarded by Edwards. And Bane with the 3. Bane's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, man. Carving this defense to pieces. With the drive, well done.
Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Russell pass to McDaniels. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Pass to Moran. Brooks with it. Takes it inside, and here's Jackson. Outside Moran. Brooks outside. Lets it go from the wing. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. McDaniels inside, guarded by Bain. Moran against Russell. Downs for 3. Here's Gobert. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks down the long J.
Your guards have carried the offensive load. But the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
The kick out to Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
From deep. He can't hit that time.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got...
And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports.
And get loud for the Unlucky.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bain.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Hits the three-pointer. Moran's got 12 points in the game.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Prince. Brooks defending. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Drops in the 3.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Noel drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Jackson. Off target from the wing. If they're going to go on a run grab, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Noel. Now Reed. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Brandon Clark. The first free throw is good. You know, Nas Reed initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Nas Reed an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think you see with shorter contracts. Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Outside, Williams. Pass to Conchar. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Jones for 3. And no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the inside. Here's Prince. Over Green. Here's Noel. Pure from 3-point range. Noel's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
On the wing, Conchar. Outside, Green. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Green's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Back to Anderson. Pass to Noel. Reed with it, and stolen by Clark. Right side, Green. Here's Jones. Clark outside. 1:25 left in the third. Green finds Clark. Outside, Williams. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Anderson passes to Reed. Back to Anderson. Pass to Reed. Goes up again. Anderson for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Green for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Reed can't hit.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Jones misses. Here's Prince. Green covering. Inside. Here's Reed. Kicks it out to Anderson. To end the run. That one is off. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And so it's Memphis up 19 points as the court. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Jordan McLaughlin. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Noel in at the 2. Williams from long range. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Pass to Green. Williams on the wing. Now Clark. Green for 3. Buries it from 3. Green's got 9 points now in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Anderson for 3. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Williams from long range. Anderson pulls it down. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Pass to Noel. Here's Prince. Green covering. The 3 is up. Noel, that's good.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Clark. Williams on the wing. Clark with it. Shot from the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Prince. 2 points. That one goes. Prince has got his first 2 points.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
The kick out to Williams. Anderson with it. Guarded now by Williams. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Now here's Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Some changes for Minnesota. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Outside Bain. Lets it fly. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining at the game.
And here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Here's Bain. Ooh, the turnaround jumper counted. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Oh, the swat by Adams. And he recovers it. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Now Towns. Back to Russell. This one for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 now.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Grizzlies.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Desmond Bain.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Count that bucket.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. Back to Brooks. On the wing, Bain. Outside Morant. From deep. He's off on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep 3-point range. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Russell from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Jackson. From deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A clean win. And one...
along with Greg Anthony, Brett. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, it's just a step in the right direction.
Morris, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Timberwolves passing it around. The kick out to Towns. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And they double up Russell. Edwards finds McDaniel. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break. Here we go. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns against George. Gobert. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Pass to George. Leonard looking over the floor. Tries from 16. The three. And that one is off. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Morris. Russell passes to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Towns against Jackson. And Morris throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Towns is doubled. Here's Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Outside for George. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple of monster trades.
PG exchange for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on. In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Final.
Here's Gobert. The layup missed. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Russell with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Well, for Jackson, he earned himself a new contract, Brent, and starting point guard duties because of that playoff.
With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George missing most of the 21-22 season, Reggie Jackson took the Clippers to the 8th seed in the West, carried a lot of the scoring load consistently for the Clippers, and he led the team in both points and assists.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Jackson against Russell. Out to Morris. In the corner, George with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Russell dishes to McDaniels. Morris against Towns. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Russell passes to McDaniels. No good from outside. George dishes to Morris. Outside for George. Back to Morris. And now the Timberwolves on the break. There's McDaniels. Off with the layup. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. We've got more NBA. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at small forward. It's stolen by Morris. One-on-one here. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level, certainly, that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team.
On defense, Minnesota. Outside for George. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot. George has got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
There's Russell with the 3. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Outside, Towns. To the paint. Nice move. And Gobert with the lay-in. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Zubac, that's good.
Really, the defense has helped us to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Outside, Russell. Towns against Morris. And there it is for him. Towns has got 5.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Jackson kicks to George. On the wing, Morris. Takes a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game. But as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there are some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McDaniels got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Zubac kicks to Morris. That 3 off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Edwards dishes to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Morris passes to Jackson. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Russell. From deep. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Clippers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Leonard kicks to George. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it block. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 6.
And it's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Out to Morris. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got his second basket.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there, his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
Towns dishes to Russell. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even, And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batuma's out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the 3 spot. Misses the 3. Timberwolves leading by 3. Reed kicks to Prince. Reed with it. Right wing. Here's McLaughlin. A second chance effort. Reed finds Anderson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's McLaughlin. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Kicks it out to Covington for the tie. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Covington's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Clippers. Timberwolves shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Noel. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Now Powell. Here's Batum. And Batum throws it down.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
It's Prince on the wing. That one wide left. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Batum passes to Covington. Kicks to Powell. The pass to Mann. Wall up top, guarded by Reed. Wall dishes to Batum. They now take the lead. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The clock one, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Out to the right wing. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
First team.
1:39 left in the third quarter. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting this team from distance.
Noel passes to Anderson. To end the run, here's Noel. Back to Anderson. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 5. Outside Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coach has always talked about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. On offense, here are the Clippers. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Batum. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 9-point Clipper lead.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and stolen by Prince. Here's Noel. Guarded by Powell. Down low. All with the steal. Pass to Mann. It's it out to Covington. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Timberwolves trail by 9. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1. Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Towns for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. George, that's a 2-pointer. The shot from the low post is good. And the Clippers lead by 11.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that. And Paul George definitely has the handles.
Towns finds Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Russell against Jackson. The kick out to Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside, Towns. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
George, that's a two-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Another shot. Russell from long range. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night. In the corner, George with it. Inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Russell inside. Guarded by Jackson. And it's Russell missing. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Leonard on the wing. There's the lob to Jackson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Clippers leading by 12. Jackson looking it over to the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. There's the three. And they'll get another chance. Russell from deep three-point territory. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, the team gets Russell set up beautifully that time. Totally poised and no hesitation on that, too.
Towns against Morris. Lock at 6. Takes it out to Leonard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Well, they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Timberwolves shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Outside, Russell. A kick out to Towns. Russell with it. Leonard picks him up. Now the Clippers moving it up. There's the pass to Zubac. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Towns.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Gobert finds Russell. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, the teammates are fired up, and so is D'Lo.
So the Clippers with the win. They didn't make it. All right, David, good job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.
Sports for a Friday night. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Leonard.
And the jam by George. Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
Kicks it out to Jackson. He takes it in. Over Morris. Jackson gets the bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Jackson. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First two.
Here's Leonard. About a minute into this first quarter. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Athletic play by Leonard in the paint. Not letting anything hold him back from his shot.
Morant with it. Guarded now by George. Outside Morant. Going inside. Pass to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks finds Jackson. Over Morris. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Jackson against Morant. Kicks it to George. Leonard with the ball. No good with the triple.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Brooks. Jackson outside. Over Morris. Jackson with another miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Shot by Leonard, no good. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Here's Jackson, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Fires the 3. Leonard can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Payne, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Jackson outside. Here's the 3. That shot off the mark. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
Foul 7. Evita Zubac. First personal foul. First kick.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Zubac. Shot to stop the run. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Morant. Driving to the basket. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Leonard against Brooks. Leonard passes to Zubac. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Bane. And the Clippers grab the miss.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Down low. Oh, stolen by Morant. And it's Jackson on the take. Count the basket. Jackson's got 6 points.
With those long strides, Jackson Jr. eats up the ground in a hurry.
Here's George. No good. A bit long that time.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Bane, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, the claw. I mean, Leonard controls the ball with those massive hands. Just throws it down.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's Morant outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Up top, George. Leonard passes to Zubac. Morris for 3. No luck on that one. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. Brooks, the pass to Morant. 4-3, and the 3-pointer goes. He has 7.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Now here's Morris. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And down it goes. 2 points. Memphis shooting a solid 53% from the floor. From deep three-point range, Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers trail. Leonard passes to George. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 5 now.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Moran against Jackson. Jackson pass to Bain. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Bain's got his second bucket of the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Morris. Releases. George outside. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
To the left wing, Zubac passes to Morris. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Outside Morant. Into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Brooks against Leonard. Zubac. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Jackson against Morant. Jackson right side. Stolen by Bain. And they're on the break. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
George outside. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Morant. Now here's Jackson with the crossover. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. It's surprising to see him come away empty.
Yeah, great job by George. Now, part of what makes him such a great wing is his crazy ability off the bounce.
So it's the Grizzlies now. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Bain. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Morris for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 8 rebounds in the game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Bain. Launches a 3.
You combine instincts and awareness, Leonard is arguably the best defender in the NBA. He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Leonard for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Batum in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And it's hammered home by Green.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Wall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wall's got his first basket.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
Pass to Batum. There's the 3. Aldama grabs the board. Outside, Green. Here's Conchar. Back to Tillman. It's stolen by Wall. Batum, pass to Powell. And Powell with the scuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There are too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D on bounds, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
For 3, Covington. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. To the middle. Here's Tillman. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Ball for 3. He drops it from range. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coming into the league, Ball didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
Outside for Green. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. 6 to shoot. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. That shot, no good. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Wall, he's open. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Jones, the pass to Green. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. Green's got 5 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Ball for 3. Conchar pulls it in. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Aldama. Lots of room. And that's good for 2.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Jones against Wall. Pass to Batum. That one drops for him.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Outside Jones. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Wall on the attack. Oh, a clear foul there. there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's a quick first step. Wall has never been easy to defend on the drive.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Batum. Morris comes in for Covington. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Mann. And it's Paul George in for Powell. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Aldama. Pass to Green. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Williams. Left side, Green. Oh, George with a steal.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Line for your Clippers. Kawhi Leonard.
And Leonard drops them both. 17 seconds left in the third. Outside Morant. And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the... Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you. This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Pass to Morris. Lets the three fly. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Payne.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Payne, the pass to Adams. Brooks, right side. Pass to Morant. Back to Payne. Beyond the arc. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Morant. Outside Payne. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
George for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brooks drives in. Outside Morant. Back to Payne. Here's Adams. The three. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Adams.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Zubats. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Morant's got 19 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Here's Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
2 minutes.
And here's Morant. Jackson on the wing. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's defense. Clippers ball.
A minute 35 left in the game. Leonard for 3. Fires in the triple.
In general, that's an important shot for Kawhi. When the threes are dropping, it rounds out his entire game. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
George with a steal. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Brooks outside. The 3 from Bain. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good. And here are the Clippers now. Leonard's got room. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Over the years, we've seen Leonard add different things to his game. Now, an offensive machine.
Here's Brooks. Outside Bain. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close.